Liberians, stand up. This is our land, our future, our time. One people, one nation. Let's go. One Liberia, we stand as one. From the rising moon to the morning sun. No division, no more pain. Together we rise, we build again. One love, one peace, hear the call. If one man fall, then we all fall. Hand in hand, we take our stand for Mama Liberia, our land. Liberian stand up, this our home. No more waiting, we must own. The future calling loud and clear. Fix our country, start right here. This glorious land of liberty belongs to you, belongs to me. We won't surrender, we won't break. For Liberia's sake, we awake in joy and gladness, hearts aligned. No tribe, no hate, just one mind. We shout for freedom, proud and loud. Lift Liberia, make her proud. One Liberia, we stand as one. From the rising moon to the morning sun. No division, no more pain. Together we rise, we build again. One love, one peace, hear the call. If one man fall, then we all fall. Hand in hand, we take our stand for Mama Liberia, our land. From Lofa Hills to Maryland shore, we are one forevermore. All tribes united, county strong. Different voices, one same song. No selling votes, no cheap reward. We choose the truth, we choose the Lord. A better future, we demand. With clean hearts, we take a stand. We are our brother's keeper. Stronger when we stand together. No more fighting, no more fear. Peace and love will lead us there. Long live Liberia, hear the cry. We lift her name forever high. One Liberia, we stand as one. Shining brighter than the sun. Side by side, we'll never fall. United, we conquer all. One love, one peace. This our plea. Build the land for all to see. Hand in hand, we take our stand. God bless Liberia, our land.
Okay. Good morning. God bless Liberia, the land of liberty. Another beautiful Tuesday. And again, happy July 26th. Liberia is now 179 years. Wow. 179 years old. We ask ourselves, what have we achieved? What are some of the good things? The good thing that ever happened in Liberia is the Liberian people, that we are still alive. That the Liberian people are still in the same cycle. We are not moving forward. We are still there, bringing each other down. And it's so sad. And I'm going to speak to everyone today, especially our so-called educated Liberians, who sometimes try to bring other Liberians down because they feel that maybe they don't know what they know. But it is a shame when I see Liberians who pretend, or because they got that degree over their heads and they can downplay other people. The Constitution of Liberia, I just want to go part of that Constitution where it's in Article 52 of our Constitution, that our Constitution don't have anywhere, any part of the Constitution that if you want to run for president, you should be a high school student or graduate or someone with degree. No. Nowhere in our Constitution. Nowhere. Article 52 of the 1986 Constitution, the Republic of Liberia, all they tell us that a person must meet the following constitutional credentials or qualification to contest for the office of the president of Liberia. That's all they tell you. Now, the qualifications are: one, you should be a natural born Liberian. Natural born, that means your mom and pa are Liberian and they born you in Liberia, or you are born in Liberia. The candidate must obtain a Liberian citizen by birth, not to naturalize, but you should be a natural born Liberian and born in Liberia. Not to naturalize citizen. We're not talking about people who go to court and naturalize citizen. You are not eligible to run for president. And what they say again, they say you should be what? 35 years old. 35 years old. That's all. The age should be 35 before you can contest. You should have a property or cash value of what? $25,000. That's what the Constitution says. And also, you should have that property, $25,000, and you're a Liberian citizen. And that's what they say. I'm checking in there. There is nowhere to say you should have a BSc, or you should be a high school graduate, or you should speak English, or you should do this. That's all. They left it like that. That's the only qualification that you need to run for president. And also, you should live in Liberia for at least 10 years. Now, our so-called educated people, our rebels, killers, the ones that destroy Liberia, they came together and stepped on this part of the Constitution and said 10 years. Ellie was not 10 years in Liberia when she ran for president. When she and Mr. Bwaka was on the same ticket, there was no 10 years. They stepped on it. Yes. Which is true. They gave Mr. Cummings and other people the opportunity to contest. They were not in Liberia for 10 years. If you want to be fair, you got to live in Liberia for 10 years. That's what they say. United States Constitution is almost the same thing. But you must live in America for 14 years before you run for president. And also in the United States Constitution, there is nowhere to say you should speak English or you should have a degree. No. No. Nowhere they say that. But what they did, they closed their eyes on the 10 years clause to give them the opportunity to contest. To contest the election. They never talk about degree. But something that surprised me, that really can bother me. Only in Liberia setting, you can see educated people and you can see people with money. They look at each other. I'm qualified than you. I'm educated than you. You got BSc. For me, I got PhD. I got masters. I got 2 masters. What have they done in their life? What have they done in their life? What? I listen to Madam Famula. It is all right. I don't want people to really get mad at her. She said a lot of things, especially when she talked about President Weah. He don't know how to read. The ones that I can read, what have they taken Liberia? What have they done for Liberia? Her brother, Dr. Famula, when he opened his mouth, you don't know if he's a Liberian because you would think he's a Sierra Leonean or maybe he's from some other country because they have that accent. They sometimes speak like Ghanaian. When you ask, they say, oh, that's a Queen's language. They can speak English. They know how to dot their I's. They understand the language, the English language. But if I ask now, what he did? All the time he was in Liberia, Dr. Famula, her brother. But the educated people believe that no other people should be president of Liberia, only the people that went to school. But that's not what the Constitution says. Our forefathers, the formers, the people who wrote the Constitution, they left that part with the citizen to decide who to be president, who you want to lead you. If President Weah was elected, for example, he's not a president, and maybe he was appointed as some minister of what, justice, and he's not a counselor, he's not a lawyer. We understand. But the people of Liberia went through the place, they voted for him. An educated woman, Miana family. She went to school. But what she did, she's a musician. You know, singing all a nice song. Nobody complained. Everybody loves Saturday night. Nobody complained. After going to school, learning all the book, you became a musician. Joshua was a footballer. That's what he decided to do. He played. But we bring each other down. Some of the people that we know, they went to school, they educated, don't show it. Okay? The biggest mistake Ellie made was to throw George Weah on Liberian people. Is that the only thing that came through her mind? I don't want her to be angry with her. No, no, no. It is her right to speak. Freedom of speech. That's the freedom of speech. But the other day, I remember, she was the chair of the inauguration. And a lot of things took place. An educated woman. A woman with substance. Everybody respect her. Mommy had a family. And they took care of the inauguration. And in the public court of opinion, they found out that money was missing and things were done wrong. There are people in Liberia who never went to school, but they are successful. They got a successful business. They're doing everything. Why do we do this? Why we do this to each other? Why? The great United States here, you go to the bank. You don't know who got the highest amount in that bank because everybody online. The ones with money that got millions of dollars. If they don't want to go there, they will stay a different place, but they will not go in that bank and bypass the line. If Bill Gates don't want to go to the bank, he can sit to his office and do all the calls and he will get his money. But once you enter that bank, you will not beat the line and jump in from someone. Only in Liberia happen. Do you know who you're talking to? You forgot? I don't know, because maybe you forgot. I don't know who I'm talking to too. You go on, Britain. The biggest mistake, the regret that Madam Salif threw George Weah on us. The people voted for George Weah, whether we like him or not. The people voted for Mr. Bwaka. You were on the same platform talking, telling the people about Mr. Bwaka. But Mr. Bwaka gave you no job. You were never appointed because of your behavior from the inauguration. But your brother, you talk about the war. They were all part of the things that happened today because they were all trying to bring militants to Liberia, bring people to come and overthrow Dr. Famule. The most educated man, when he's speaking, he looked down on people. But where they are today, God gave everyone a talent. And there's something you can never take. Don't praise George Weah that, oh, he played football. He played football. Yes, he's the best, so he should stick to soccer. Yes, Liberia elected George Weah. Other countries will not elect other football players. But in the great United States, we have athletes. Some of them are mayors. Some of them are governors. One of them I know to be there. Most of them are mayors. So why they can just leave you because you're a musician that we know you to be, with all the school you went to, we know you to be. Anybody talk about Miana Famule, she's one of the best Liberian singers. But why we do this to each other? Education is the foundation of any nation. But the forefathers, they put that thing in the Constitution. Even in the great United States, nowhere in there to say you must have a high school degree to contest for the presidency. No. They left that part with the citizens to decide who they want to be the leader. When you look at American history, there's so many presidents, former presidents, who never had a degree. Oh, you don't know that? You don't know that? But in Liberia, when we sit down, oh, and look at the man, he a senator, he even go to school. Look at the other guy here, look at the president, he even go to school. Some of y'all even wanted to put degree in the Constitution. Which of the degree you put in the Constitution to be a president? Which one? Business administration, law degree, accounting. So which one you want to put there? Which one you want in that Constitution? Or else then nobody will run for president. Because you went to school, you are engineer. You went to school, a doctor. Some people went to school, they are mechanics. Some people, they are different things. So which of the degree you should have to run for president? It's just that because we are human, we want our president to know how to read and write. But you don't know how to speak English. You don't have to. You don't have to. Every Liberian, because the Constitution gave every Liberian the right to run. And it's a privilege to serve. You don't know that. It is your right. The Yana boy can get out to this and want to run for president. If he can convince us, we vote for him. What we need to talk about, we still appointing people who are not qualified. Now, after the election, that is where you appoint technocrats, people who knows a particular job. You can't take a politician who just did political science, who is degree, got nothing to do with finance, and sent him to finance ministry. Everybody, business administration, everybody. They sent you to LBS, but you got one degree that even near mass communication to say, okay, at least the person knows something. You must just be your manager. Yes, fine. The same way, you don't have to even be a doctor to be the minister of public health. But in Liberia, if you don't have a medical doctor degree, they don't appoint you. Who told you that a medical doctor are managers? In the great United States, you go to Johns Hopkins University, the administrator there, they're not medical doctor. Some of them just get masters because the doctors have other things to do, and the doctors they make more money. I will go. Why? Yes, we got educated people, but sometimes you people make education look like like it's not even necessary. Because the Liberians that went to school, they are the most difficult people. They are the problems in our country. Most of them. They are the first one that uttered the word that education fool us. Educated people fool Liberia. They were the same one who said, you killed my man, you killed my father. How the ordinary Liberian man heard it. They will go to the ordinary Liberians and give them wrong information. They went to school, but they don't understand the Constitution. That is why they went to court and destroy contracts in the Constitution. But they went to school because they feel that most of our people don't understand. They go against the Constitution. They sat down. They closed this part of the 10 years to run for president because Madam Sally was not qualified at the time to even run because she never lived in Liberia for 10 years. You must be in Liberia for 10 years. You can travel and come back. They didn't say you should go and live 4 years, then you come back 2 years, and you go and come back. They say 10 years. 10 years. That's all. Nowhere in the Constitution that they say you should have a high school degree or you must have a BSc or PhD or whatsoever, master's. No, nowhere. So why are you getting mad if somebody want to run for president and they don't have a degree? Why are you pissed off about? Why? Some people are just good leaders, whether they went to school or not, but they know how to make decisions. That's why your big degree, we don't respect your degree because you don't even know the argument. You don't even know the issues. You don't know what to talk about. You don't know what to talk about. You still don't know history. You don't know the teams that Joshua played for. You said he played for Liverpool. Joshua never played for Liverpool. If the Liberian pool selected Joshua, elected Joshua, so be it. His time is over, yes. But you can't go with downgrade each other. Look at you. You out of high school, you stop to the 3rd grade. That's all. Darius, they don't stop to the 3rd grade. He even get college degree. Yeke can be real good. That's all. That's why the ordinary, that's why sometimes the people that never went to school can always make a statement. Book. Where the book are taking Liberia. That's it. That's why they put medical as well, because we are so dumb. We got the degree, we put it on the wall, that's it. But we even know the real issue. We even know common sense, we don't have it. We don't have it. We just elected a Liberian who worked who was part of the 2-week party, because Mr. Bwaka was part of the 2-week party, and then came to Samuel, worked to LPRC, worked his way up. He became our vice president for 12 years. We expect enough out of him that he knows about government. But today, Mr. Bwaka still cannot occupy all the spaces in government to make the appointments. They stay struggling. You were one of those who promised the Liberian people. Now today you say you hate politicians. You need to hate your brother first. Miata Famule need to hate your brother, Dr. Famule, because I listened to the entire interview. She hates politicians. She can't stand politicians. Then don't stand your brother. Because they all were part of the problems. They put a constitution together. His name is not on there, but they put the constitution together, thinking that Doe was going to leave. That is why they put the constitution to 6 years as president. That if Doe leave, they will run and they will be in power. After they took it to 6 years, now Doe said, okay, I'm contesting. I don't understand us Liberians. That is why we're in this trouble. That is why we're in this mess. We pretend that we are educated, but we're worse than the ordinary Liberians because we still making the bad choices. We sit there and tell the ordinary Liberians who to vote for. Madam Miata Famule was on the platform of Reload, defending President Bwaka. But today she hates politicians. The drugs all over the place. Nothing have changed in Liberia. All the promises. But today she hates politicians. Liberia, don't get mad because she talk about George Weah. It is all right. It is all right. But she need to, I thought she was going to have an interview to say, we are now 179 years old. Look at Liberia. Yes, we all made mistakes. We all supported people. We were disappointed. You can't look through another human being. That is the differences between us and you. At least for me, I'm behind one candidate. And I voted for that guy. We never won, but I feel so proud in myself because nothing has changed. Nothing has changed in our country. It stayed the same. But people are suffering. But yes, Miata Family can get on a plane anytime and sit in Ghana and enjoy herself and come right back. But the ordinary Liberians, the children are living in her house. She leave them there. She leave them there. And she goes. She enjoyed herself. She was the chair lady of what? For the inauguration. The whole report couldn't match up. It couldn't come into anything. Everybody was putting more on her. But you sit there, you mad because George Weah became president. It was not Madame Salif who went to the ballot box. Then she said, I wish we had extra ballots to cheat. You're supposed to talk about your brother, Dr. Fambule. They were in all kinds of clandestine moves. They were doing everything to overthrow President Doe. They did everything. And then what happened? What happened? Look, Liberians, it's not about Miata family alone. That is the same thing we're doing today. We got some of them. They came to America. Some of them got masters. They're not even working to present. They in America. They got a masters, but they're working in different field. They're working in a place where they're not even in their own field. They're keeping that masters to go to Liberia. No experience. Some of them are engineers, but they even put one nail on the ground. They can't even fix stable. But they're waiting to go to Liberia and tell people, oh, I got masters, I got my BSc, I got PhD. So I qualify for the job. You qualify for the job because you got PhD, no experience. When you got the degree, when they gave you that degree, they're trying to tell you that you are ready and they will have to train you. You are ready and you prepare. It ain't mean that the people are going to do work for you. Or they make it read. We got plenty of people in that place, they can't read and write. How do you think Tamatelo, big people, educated people used to go to Tamatelo and go to get advice? How do you think the chiefs in the bush, in the villages, who never went to school, how they managing? And they will tell you and they will tell you what is right and wrong, but they didn't go to school. But you who went to school now, you're downplaying Liberian, you're each other. Because God bless you, went to school, yes. They get a lot of business where you're like, bro, who enter a classroom? But guess who working for them? Educated people working for them. And so that you won't steal and then they catch you. Because they know 5 cents are 5 cents. They know when they put 5 cents, they get profit. But the big one, and you're talking about, oh Jesus. How many presidents of Liberia that when they write the budget, they sit down and read the whole thing? Look at what the woman said. That when they put the budget together, it's there are pages of budget. President, we ain't get time to read it. The president can't even write their own speech. Madame Salif, the president do not write their speeches. No. How do you think the president go and read and talk about Maryland, Sano, because the people will put everything in that speech and give it to you, say go and read it? If the president can't read and write, they don't have to. They don't have to. They will go and say the way they can say it. If they're impelled, they can say impelled. If they want to. If you can't understand your business. If they can't understand Pele, that's it. But Liberia, we speak English, whether it can be a broken English, whether it can be colloquial, patois, that's what we speak. That's what we speak. And you will be the one to understand it. But we downgrade our own people as if. So tell us, all the book people we get in Monrovia, in Liberia, nothing we can show, nothing. We just go and tell people this and that. The 10-year clause. Now election will be coming. There are people in America who don't bring a new party. Happen on them that voted. Happen on them were living like for 10 years, but you're on the ballot. So they cover that part of it. If we want to be straight, let's be straight. Liberians, we got to do better. Liberia is tough. Some people say this, and July 26th was one of the best. Yes, because we send money to Liberia. Because we gave people money to eat. Because relatives from abroad gave the people money to eat. It was the best, but we saw people stay in the street of Buchanan, sleeping on people's porch. They're finding a way to come back when they can't come back because who carried them there? They followed the flow. The Johnson and little car. They went to the Buchanan, and they left them there. Drugs is all over the place. Drugs. Who protecting the cartel? This is a long business. It's been happening for days. We're just getting to know now. Drugs have been going through Liberia. Cocaine. The children should not take cocaine. We saw the tip. The man said Joe Walker took his $2 million he needed. They're not African members. People saw the guy with the white hand reading. Liberia is a laughing stock all on social media that we're trying to overthrow Colombia when it comes to drugs business. $300 million worth of drugs going through Liberia. How it enter the country? We can't even protect our borders. We cannot protect the border. They say, oh, we're going to burn the drugs. How sure are the drugs they're burning? How sure? I was talking to somebody yesterday in Liberia, a foreigner too. He said, General, just don't wait, man. That whole thing, they put some parcel together and make it look like drugs and burn it. And that the real drugs, they ain't burning real drugs, they will just go somewhere else. And they take the other one. They never give the exact amount. That is security, the one that protecting them. The security. Sometimes the president don't even know. But because they are in charge of security, they are the big boys, police director, NSA director, CRD boss. I'm not saying they don't want to do it. I'm just saying that I'll give the title. When they come in with any other convoy, can you stop them? No. Can you stop them? If the president even come in with a convoy and say, no, you let that man go, you can't stop them. But thank God that after Ellis Cummings spoke, things happening. Some of you don't want to agree with it, but we're not stopped. UP is responsible for these drugs. It's under their watch. And if they cannot fix it, Liberians, we need to do something. We need to do something. The ballot box is where we will dismiss them at the ballot box. They are not ready. They fool us. They cannot run this country. UP failed the Liberian people. President Bouaka failed the Liberian people. He's the head. He is the head. They're using you. They're using the yellow machine to convince you, to distract you, while individually getting rich, transporting drugs through our country. 2029. I can't convince UP members. I cannot convince UP member. I can't convince the people from Lofa if you're Kisi man. But I know they get some Kisi people that can understand. They are good people. Some of you vote on tribal business. I went to a church on Sunday. While we're there talking, I forgot that this lady was from Lofa County. I said, oh, the people, they look at the state to the border. Oh, she jumped a lie. You lie. Nobody there. That place free. The papa said that, I said, ma, let's just leave the argument. Liberians, that's why we're appealing to you. We need a new leadership. When you read your constitution, then you will understand that we need a new leadership. We make the decision. We the one look at the resume. We decide who will run the country by your vote. But at the same time, the constitution, the forefathers, the people that wrote the constitution, the foremost, they left that part with us to decide. We don't want you to say, oh, this man qualified, this man ain't qualified. I'm not downplaying education, but this is what you need. And what I look at in a leader, especially when you're running for office. 3 things, and that they will not teach you in school. 1, you need an honest human being. You need an honest person. When you elect or you select an honest person, that's the foundation. Leadership starts with honesty, and some with integrity and empathy. Now, an honest man will not steal easily. An honest man will not undermine or will not suppress. An honest man will not steal. If an honest man make a mistake, they will come and apologize to you. Integrity, you worry about your name. When they give you a job to do, you want to finish it. You want your family name to remain the best. So you do everything in your power. Because anybody can say they're honest, they're honest, they're honest. But the integrity part is easy to see. Because you don't want to steal, you don't want to mess up your name. Now, empathy. When you have that empathy in you, you will understand what it means when a man is in a wheelchair. If a father cannot feed his children, the mother trying, they can't make it. Put yourself in their shoe. It could be you. Not because you are official, so that empathy, it must be in you. All the other things can follow. All the other things. That's something, decision, and what to say, to read and write. Because you're president, you're not writing for yourself. You got people that will do all the writing and just give it to you. Go read. The leader is not the smartest, but the people that come around the leader, that the people that make the leader smart. Some leader will come with a vision, but they can't carry on a vision because they need people. It's almost like you can put a diagram, you can draw a plan, a house plan, but you're not a builder. You draw the plan. You say this is how I want it. In fact, you can call the architect. You can call the guy and say, listen, I need a 3-bedroom house. I need bathroom. I need this one. You're just talking about it. The man will say, okay. Then he will draw the plan. He will draw it and give it to you. Also, yes, that is what I want. I need it like this. Yes, I want a garage on the, yeah. I want upstairs and downstairs. I want a basement, yes. He put a plan together, but he's not the one that will build it. You take that plan and carry it to the people that's going to build. They will look at the plan and build the house. So you see, your vision coming to itself, because the way you want the house, you only have it in your mind, but you can't draw it. Then you call somebody. So that is why they say, if a leader don't have vision, the nation perish. But even if you got that vision, you need people to carry on that vision. You need people to do that. So even if the president can't read like you, they get some people they can't understand. Look, it's not an easy thing to stay in front of Mike. Some people know it, but some people don't know how to pronounce words. It gave them problem. They let John Bear. John Bear had a master's, he could write. But if what he put on paper when he reading it, you will ask if he went to school. He has said radio, but when he read it, certain words gave him problem. But I mean, you think he don't know? No, he understand. President Doe, oh, he know nothing. but he was 10 times better than you that have PhD. 10 times better. A very good leader. Whether he came here as a military man or whatsoever. The president will wonder, only got a high school paper. The Rwanda president, when he graduated from high school, he joined the army, the Ugandan army. He served the Ugandan army before going to Rwanda. But look at him today. Look at him. They got people with no degree, but they are good. Good. They understand leadership. They know right from wrong. They know what is good for their country. You think Adwa Traore have a PhD or master's? No. But he's a patriot. But you who got a big degree in Liberia continue to fool us, fool the Liberian people. Can't even convince one person. But that time they gave you power, you do your own thing. You sit in America, you sit outside, and you yourself support bad leaders. Liberians, we got to be strong. I know politicians fool us. They lie to us, but there are still good Liberians who are willing to serve. When you ask them, you ask Miana family right now about Alex Cummings, she'll tell you Alex Cummings is a good man. He can change Liberia, but what? That the one they can tell you. The other group, they will tell you, say, Alex Cummings can make the difference. Alex Cummings is this. But that man that the people can't understand him because he's not corrupt. So they can't understand him. Alex Cummings can do this, but the people ain't know him. You don't know Alex Cummings, but you voted for Appeton. Then you say you made a mistake that Alex Cummings' vote went to Appeton, but you say you don't know Mr. Cummings. Then how can you say you made a mistake to see Alexander? You know, they lied to you. Who brought that information to you? Was the same educated people that start running with it and say, oh, the poor made a, there was no mistake. It was a cheating. It was just a cheating. Nobody made a mistake. Everybody in Liberia know Mr. Cummings. Everybody who called on the phone heard the name Alexander Cummings. We'll do a poll today. Call the line. Put 3 persons. Put George Weah. Put Mr. Bwaka. Put Alex Cummings. Alex Cummings will come 10. You put all the candidates. You're open the line. Alex Cummings will come 10. Because UP, CDC, that are the 2 big parties. Because they are the 2 big parties about Liberty Party or disgrace party, Liberty Party. They don't know their position. They don't know where they are. Bromskin tried 3 times. He couldn't make it. He couldn't make it. Today, they broke up the party. Most of them sitting in UP. Why they can't just join UP? Why they can't just join UP and let the party go? Yombly and Dillon, they're holding on to the party. And that party is nothing. All of them in UP. They want to UP now, they get job. They see corrupt individuals. They're so corrupt. Corrupt individuals. So our alternative is Alex Cummings. Let us try Alex Cummings. Some of them say, we can't be trying, but you try Mr. Bwaka. You try Madam Salif. You try President Taylor. So we might try. We can't try the other person. Who told you? The Constitution made it clear. You try the other people because you're in charge. Now you say, when I try other people. No. You got money put over here. Liberia is 179. We now try. One day we'll get the best. Because if that jobs they were looking for, some people would never see the presidency if that job they were looking for. That means maybe the people with PhD would be the one to get there. But we, the Liberian people, the Constitution gave us the authority to select or elect our own leaders. That what the Constitution says. Then we're supposed to be smart now and ask them question. Show me your platform. They don't debate. They tell you they're not debating because they say we are fools. We'll still vote for them, whether they debate or not. President Buhari ain't go to debate. President, we ain't go to debate. So what you expect the other people to do? Go to debate? No. They say whether they debate or they didn't debate, you vote for them. That's what they say. So you see, they know that we ain't got sense. They know. They know that money can use us. They know that poverty is a disease. So what I debate, I will just use my money, you will vote for me. That's what they're trying to say. You don't ask the question. Because you love the person. You can't even ask the person question. But the man that you don't love, or the man you don't want, that the one you can ask question. By the time Mr. Cummings come on the radio, they open the phone line. The first question, why you can't go as vice president? Why you can't go run for representative? Why you can't join UP? But when Tiawon go on radio, nobody can ask them why you can't run for vice president. They can't ask Clarence Moniba why he can't run for vice president. But they will ask Mr. Cummings because why? You're afraid that you know that he's a threat. You know he's a threat. You know he's a better candidate than everyone. We got to stop that man. We got to discourage that man. We know some of the plans that UP coming up with. They're thinking what to bring up. Liberians, they ain't got nothing new. You say he was a gay. He's not a gay. He been married for over 45 years. He got 2 kids, 5 grandkids. He married to one woman, Teresa. Oh, the man, nobody know him. Mr. Cummings been living in Liberia since 2016. Right now, as I speak, he's still living in Liberia. You all say, oh, and nobody know the man. The man, he need to go and be talking. How many times he should talk? July 26th. Just one time the president invited him to the county meet. But July 26th, they hosted they hosted it in what? In Grand Bassa County. Now one invitation was sent to Ellis Cummings, to oppositions, to say be part of it. That's a private thing. Because Ellis Cummings, once you invite him, he will go. He will not. You expect Ellis Cummings to get in his car and drive to Buchanan and sit there and say, oh, I have to celebrate too. So you will start insulting him. Or some other opposition should go there. Why we do this to ourselves? We are not enemies. We are not. July 26th day when you're celebrating, put them on record. Invite the oppositions. But you never did. You never invited opposition. Even the past government used to do the same thing. You can't just go and send a verbal invitation and say, oh, all the opposition invited you like they won't eat. Send them a written invitation. You think Mr. Cummings will get up now and go to Bassa and say, let me go there and be part of them when he's not invited? The county meet, the president invited Mr. Cummings and he showed up. CDC invited Mr. Cummings to the program to be the keynote speaker. He went there. We're not enemies. We are not enemies, my people. We should live in a civilized world. We wouldn't have differences when it comes to politics or how to lead. But we are not enemies. You have the right to vote, but let us have that dialogue. Let this be a challenging thing. Do the best for Liberian people. You have a yellow machine. You kept the yellow machine for so long, but you decided to take it to Buchanan when he was going to Buchanan. He took it to Buchanan. People in the street rejoicing in yellow machine as if it was the first time a yellow machine entered Liberia. Other past president brought the yellow machine. Nobody talk about it. You go to public where there's a yellow machine all over the place. Nobody dancing in the street for yellow machine. But because of politics, we fool our people. Oh, they go, we get it. Yeah, when I yellow machine come, they will face the road. You know, since when the road been faced to Buchanan, from Monrovia to Buchanan, Eddie Johnson paved that road. So many jobs that is created in Buchanan. They don't even have a light. There's no LEC in Buchanan. Maybe they try to put it there now. There's no LEC in Buchanan. I went to Buchanan. I couldn't get nothing cold to drink because everybody used generator. They cut it off certain time. You in a hotel, they cut the generator off when the time ready. When you go to the cheap one, especially. You know since when they paved that road? You know since when? The Nima Road. The other places. What a yellow machine for? You don't even know what a yellow machine for. You think they brought 285 when they say yellow machine, strictly they brought pickups, they brought trucks, they brought other things. Liberians. But they play the president really, oh, the president went there, he carried a yellow machine. I seen yellow machine, and don't worry, and Jeremiah could look one ticket there too. Look, opposition, we must come together. Ain't mean that we can criticize each other. Yes, let us criticize each other, but let us be constructive. Constructively, yes, we can. But I'm not going to shield you. You're not going to shield me. If we come together and we should rally around someone, let us know who we rally around. Not because they're in a small party. CDC. Not because Mr. Cummings is in a small party, I mean, you can support him. You can. Some of you people say, oh, if President Weah is not in the race, then I will support Mr. Cummings. That's true. That's what you said. But let us look beyond. If you put Ellis Cummings along with all these people, who you think you can have a better understanding? Who caused seditions? Mostly are UP people. UP concentrating on CDC because they think that CDC is a threat. CDC is the one that removed them, and they're coming back, so they're paying debt. They believe that seditions are nobody. And seditions are Liberians. Somebody can say, oh, ANC that joined them too, that they won't be talking. We're coming after ANC. Come after ANC. Come after ANC. That's what we want. Because this time around, we're not going to sit back. We will do everything that's necessary. That is what we're going to do during the 2029 election too. So some people say, oh, it's too early. It's not early, my people. It's not early. We all doing it. Election starts right after they give the results. It almost easy to walk up over. Other country preparing now for the next 4 years. You think they will wait for the 4 years before they bring a new team? No. Only in Liberia can do that. Only Liberia can do that. Liberians, if we don't put our act together, our country will be used. You can cry, you pray. Suppose say, oh, let's pray to God. Yes, you pray to God and move. Faith without action is a dead faith. Josh, open the line. Let's hear from the people. Let's hear from the people. Whatever you want to say. You listen to Madam Miata Famula, what she said, and please, no insults. I just want you to be honest. Everybody has the right to speak. It is your right. Freedom of speech. So I'm not mad at her, but just that some of the things she's supposed to say, she's not saying it, but instead going personal. What the government doing that is right or is not right. That's what I expected her as a public official and person. I like her. I like her song, but you can't go and attack one person. They ask you what are some of the regrets of Madam Salif, and you say George Weah. Is that a regret? I thought you were going to talk about corruption. Madam Salif said her regrets are she failed to unite the Liberian people and she failed on corruption. But Miata family regret is for George Weah to take over from Miata family. Is that the thing you can tell the Liberian people, man? That's what regret. So everything was okay until President Weah came in. Because she vexed with Madam Selif, so she didn't see nothing good. Now, which the guy was supposed to ask, okay, that is your regret. But what are some of the best things that you think Madam Selif did? That what they were supposed to ask her. But they were talking music, they were talking other stuff, and or whatsoever. But I think she was supposed to say her brother, that her family, who think that he should be the president or he should be in charge. We saw him campaigning during Charles Taylor time. He went to Grand Basaka and Banga. Every word that came from out of his mouth, the people that were listening to him were asking each other, what he's saying? What he's saying there? Instead of talking to the people, he was insulting them. Bunch of useless people were sitting there for Charles Taylor to do this. She was there using a big words that they could not even understand him. Oh, yes. Look, I ain't got a problem with education. Education is the bedrock, is the foundation of a nation. That's why we're losing everything. We're losing. Like, bro, it's nowhere. We don't have people to do certain things anymore. Everybody now think politics is just fun. Everybody go there and start doing their own thing. Oh, I won't run for representative. I won't run for senator. By the time they come from nowhere. But yes, that's what the Constitution says. But we as a citizen, not because the Constitution says that you don't have to go to school before we vote for you, but we should be smart and ask the question. You show you over. We want to talk like the job that you able. You think you can go to the United Nations and you say for people to read? You know what to do, or you just want to go at the press. So talking like way now, the job here. You able even in America, all the way they say no education there. But in our sound man, you must know something. But they went to school, yeah. They're not an economist, but they sometimes ask them about the economy. What they know, that's what they know. When they finish saying it, they're writing everything to people. Their advisors give it to them and say, when you go there, when they talk about the economy, just read this. When they talk about this, just talk about this. You should know how to read and write, which is true. I agree. But sometimes we make mistakes in reading. But you should know how to read and write. That's not true. Not because they say, but everybody has a right to run. Now, if you don't know and you come and run, now we the citizen, I was saying, my man, did it here, man. You know. But we the citizen are looking at people who know and say, my man, we ain't ready for you yet. We'll take that man living with us in a yard. That man can dance. That man know how to make fun. Oh, you got to make him make fun, so you vote for him. You got to make him dance, so you vote for him. Oh, that man is likable. How you likable? Oh, that man is to play football. Oh, that man is to come to our house. Oh, that man is my tribal man. That it's time for the Kisipo to enjoy. Oh, that it's time for the Basapo to enjoy. You see? So we the citizen now, we the one causing the problem. We the one causing the problem. We the one voting for people who nobody want. Who not making a good choice for us, but we still love him. Don't get vexed with Miata. Don't get vexed. That's our opinion. And we all have seen President Weah through reading. We saw it before. We saw President Weah reading now. So, but for me, look, I was one of those who look at President Weah and say, forget about his educational background. But he understands what it means for someone to be poor. President Weah told me something one time. At the time, he was George Weah. He met, and people who listen to me, he met Mandela. Mandela told him, say, my son, I'm just the messenger for the people of South Africa. When Liberia went to the Cup of Nations in 92, he went and met with President Mandela. When Mandela called him the star of Africa or something. So the leader are the messenger. So you dare to just, yes, sir. And President Weah used to say, people suffering, people doing this. There are so many people who switched over to George Weah in 2023 that could not stand George Weah. Plenty of them, but because they know you're going to win. They know you're going to. I'm now a member of CDC. I never joined CDC. I never campaigned for President Weah, but everybody who knew me that I was Weah's friend and I used to do things for Weah. And I wanted for Weah to be president because at the time, what came from his mouth, that he loved the Liberian people. But my disappointment came in when George Weah became senator of Liberia, Montserrat County. And everything that was planned was changed. He decided to go to ECOWAS, sit down there. Can't talk anymore. I thought President Weah was going to use the Senate position and advocate. But no, but he's blessed. Other politicians wish, I bet you, Ellis Cummings wish he had the same thing like Mr. Weah. Other politicians wish they got, everybody wanted George Weah in the corner. Madam Salib, Bromsky, everybody wanted George Weah in his corner. Even right now, if George Weah come up and start praising Mr. Bwaka, you people will not say nothing to him. If President Weah say, I'm not running right now, you people will get vexed. You don't get vexed for? Because they won't run against President Weah. Because they believe that when they and President Weah are going in the second round, it's easy for them. Because if they cheat, they will say, but it will be you last time. UP won't see no new candidate against them. If President Weah say, I'm not running today, the first one that will get vexed and UP will get vexed. Because they believe that they will go in the second round with President Weah and they will do anything there to defeat him. Yes. They won't go with Ellis Cummings. They won't go against no new person tier one whatsoever. Because we all know. We know the game. But what I would say, President Weah, you long been saying that you love Liberia, you love Liberia. You can say what you want to say. Oh, you want President Weah support? Yes, I want President Weah support. Oh, yes, I want sedition support. Yes. You love Liberia. You can be part of the change. You serve. We thank you for your service. You love your country. But you can make the difference. You can make the difference. People, some of them will say you should come back. Some will say you should come back. Oh, you must come and end your second term. And they, Papa, don't do it. Papa, don't do it. They say what they say, Papa, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't allow the results. And people respected you. You can do the same thing. And you will understand your value as a former president, how to be treated. Because UP can stand you. UP can stand seditions. Oh, they can. UP is very brave. But it's for nothing. Mr. President, you are in the opposition now. Yes, we criticize you. It was all constructive criticism. Yes, I voted against you. That's my right under the Constitution. The same way you voted against other people, I voted against you. Still, no permanent enemies in politics. Now you're in opposition. That is what I'm telling you now. UP is the two-way party of our time. If they have the will, they will dissolve all political parties. But thank God for this time. The world is watching. If they have the will, they will go after everybody who criticized them. But the world is watching. That is why the world is watching us. I think your government have more freedom of speech compared to this government. Oh, yes, you can't get first, you people. With all the things that were happening, we're still talking. But this government trying to do something, they want to do something. Go after people. When you criticize them, they go after you. So, Liberians, John, George, please open it up. George, why you don't call me? I've been calling you. Why you don't call me?
General?
Open the line.
Yeah, my phone been having issue. But
Yeah, business. Don't worry, you lock it.
Oh, seriously?
To even text and say thank you.
No, I did it. I used
Okay, just open the line. I don't want to get vexed.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
Now looking hello. Are you?
Yeah, we can hear you, my brother. Good morning.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Right. Let me say good morning to your family. Lost in time.
Yeah.
It's my name. Yeah. Okay. So, I listen to your family. It's some good points and some bad points. Let me use my time to say that we put some of the good points and you stress and some of the bad points and you stress. Instead, the good one is quality is not forever enemyship. That is, if I voted against you, that doesn't mean that you're my enemy. Because you too, you voted against somebody else before. That's a good point. But here's the bad one. That grandmaster already said there's no need for your mission to go there again. How dare you? Are you really weird? So because
excuse me, let me you finish your statement.
I mean that
Hello.
Yeah.
Hold him. He not going nowhere.
Nothing?
No,
I'm here.
I never said that no yellow mission should go there. I never said it. I said Grand Bassa Road been paved since Ellen Johnson time. I want to see the job that was created and whatsoever. I said because we having they had an Independence Day and they carry the machine and see people rejoicing. All the machines ought to go to all the counties. I never said Bassa shouldn't get some. No. I said they can't get some.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, I think you are testing. We are saying the same thing, right?
Yeah, but I said the answer to get some more. I said Bassa Road long time.
Yeah. You said that yellow machine are probably welcoming me, and for yellow machine came in by other people president, they were not celebrated in this point manner. They also said that the public relations officer or those former president and assistant president are not the same. Now, the road from compound 1 to Little Bassa is not quota. The road from on the junction there, Waka Town to go to compound 2 is not also quota. The road from Pigeon Town to go compound 3 is not quota. So this road need the yellow machine. The people of Grand Bassa are very right to celebrate those things, the yellow machine. But let me conclude on this matter. The mistake ANC will make to collaborate with CDC, that will be the end of Mr. Coming political career. Because the reason why some of us we are stupid, but we are still watching him closely with eagle eye. Maybe who knows? But when you want to take one still job we are and put it behind you, then you are on your own. Thank you for the time this morning.
Okay, my brother.
Okay, I understand your point. I understand your point, but if President Weah want to support Mr. Cummings as president, and you say that's a regret, then I don't know. I know UP will not support us.
I listen to a closer follow you closely. So I want to say this to you, right? You say the machine, they will celebrate yellow machine in Grand Bassa in Latina. Machine don't go to Grand Bassa like that before. All the machines that been coming down, where almost whatever they can stop. And look back at the who was still going. So if you say that, so I want to say this to you, no personal issue, right? But I want to that really battle you are fighting. But to be honest with you, because they may like my colleague gets a lot. You fighting against for the man. They say they're open to collaboration. Which one of the people that is CDC people? Well, even you, Kumi, you are having issue with the man, the presidency at the time. That kind of man you want to collaborate with.
My boss, I know you from the UP International Center.
But I don't mean no sense in place. Why is it in place? Actually,
Okay.
everything can be done on 2 years. Anybody think about that? It can be normal for you to turn out to say everything will be done in 2 days or 12 months. It can be the same already. Send a guy, but you ever see people protesting for their salary?
Fofana.
No, you can't see it. You never see it.
Fofana. If you want, I will cut you off. If you keep talking, I will cut you off. Fofana, you from the Intellectual Center, the UP Brigade. I know you're a son to this show. Your friend just came on, and I like you. I wish you can come on this show one day and let us have the conversation. I will be happy. So you will call the show and you will say this: UP and CDC are the two big party. You in charge, and you telling me if CDC support me, it's a big problem. Do you want me to depend on UP to support Mr. Cummings? Are you serious? Are you really serious? Look, I know you are bona fide UP members, but you know one thing I like about you, you started the show very rough when you came the first time. Now you're not the same anymore. So the message is gravitating to most of the UP people, and when you leave the show, you sit down for long, you start thinking, Mr. Weir, if he don't run for president and he support Mr. Cummings, will that be a problem? Are you kidding me? Are you? Who we should go against? We should look for UP supporter to come and we need some of the UP supporter, the disenchanted ones like you. We need you. They're giving you free data right now to call me. You got free data to call the show. But you know what I'm saying, and I lie. The man say I said a good thing that we're not enemy. But the one that ain't there, the people, don't you know that yellow machines were in this county before? What year you were born? You don't know that every county had yellow machine during President Dotan. Every county had a little branch of the Ministry of Public Works. Then they had a rural development, Ministry of Rural Development. They had yellow machine in all the counties. Oh, you don't know that? Maybe you don't know. Maybe Fofana was born in 2000. So you're UP people. I just said, you support the opposition in the next election, that's fine. But are you telling me the people can take their pay salary? That all the Liberian people working in government, we know people in government, their salary, what do you mean they can take their salary? Yes, they can take their salary. Stop. Fofana, man, stop it. That's not the issue there. There are more Liberians. How many Liberians still working in government? How many Liberians? You only concerned about government people taking salary? And where you work? So Fofana, where do you work? I just want you tell me, you can call back and tell me, say, oh, I work to this place, I work to that place. I know you're from the bureau, don't worry. I know you're from the UP, and how they call themselves, the war room or the response unit. Okay, guys, citizens, let me hear from you. Or the opposition, let me hear from you.
Okay, let me take the last one. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Brian.
Yeah, okay, thank you. This is Brown Tate from Monrovia.
Yep.
And let me thank Mr. Fisher because I've been listening to him. Beginning from Nyata and the mainstream politics and what have you. But first of all, let me go to some of the PhD people, including Jimmy. Have you seen what kind of book he has written for people to study?
Yeah, man, I can put you on my back. I can put you on my back.
Aspect. The one time I heard him when he loses the election here, I mean, he said that you are going beyond the mountain. That's where he will be speaking from. The sister said anything that no, don't go beyond the mountain. Go to the university so you will educate the people more so they will understand your vision and philosophy. No, she not say so. So they always angry with other people, except Mr. Michelle was struggling to know which platform she was in when she was in Ghana. That class real roller.
Yeah,
she was on all throughout. And if I understand few of the Liberian, writers, I understand that Dr. Bode wrote The Rise and Fall of the Fourth Republic. Dr. Timothy wrote In the Cause of the People.
Yep.
Even Wansolier, he wrote Decentralization on Local Government. Even Dr. Sawyer, he wrote The Emergence of Autocracy in Liberia.
Yeah.
Educated, that's how you know the mark of an educated person. Not to get on stage and just you all kind of where people not understand the undercraft. And at the end, they ask people what the man say. But let me go to the point that you are making. Nobody against yellow machine. Sometimes we celebrate the beginning, we don't celebrate the end. That's why we always fail in Nigeria.
Yeah.
The thing is, yellow machine is good. It's coming to do a piece of job. That government will approve. Then there's a piece of job. When the piece of job is finishing, then at the time we start to celebrate. But we see yellow machine there, you see people line off, head up, old people, all those kind of things, women group, put it lapper down. Suppose tomorrow the way you're supposed to do it, let's do it. By the time you start to condemn, so let's look at the piece of job first. I always make reference to Willow Arrow Turbo in 1972, 73, when the African came. Some of us in our area, when they came there, we wake up in the morning, you see yellow machine all over, clearing the paddy field. For people to plant rice. From there, they start planting or palm. Go to Grand Gila today, the farm is there. Especially go to Baton District, go to Queenable District. Those farms are still benefiting people. So the outcome is what they were celebrating President Turbo. So now when they put low bell or yellow machine passing, then everybody wear yellow in the community. Suppose the white not done, then who are the people now? Then you see they start parading with the picture on internet, people start making fun, all those kind of things. So nobody again, yellow machine, we appreciate this government to bring more and more yellow machine, but let's see that let them do the work first. I think the where Mr. Kuche came from. So thank you so much. We are listening. You know, Meta Foundation, one of the is even if you put joy, we are in the race. You will always come second or first. We are testing all the election in this country. So we are is not a noble in like politics. It's a strong and well positioned political leader. So if anybody want to condemn me, you just condemn me the Liberian people who always vote for him. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, you see that he's right, because all these yellow machines, you bring them, but what the outcome? They didn't even know what the yellow machine is all about. Everybody beat the rope. No, the yellow machine. I remember one time Charles said they were trying to bring yellow machine to. The yellow machine there to open roads, like when they counted, there's a road that maybe the grass or they're coming from the farm, they can go there and greater aid instead of going to Monrovia. But we had all these machines around town. They were all in different counties. I remember I was in Maryland. The yellow machine in Maryland, I was small. Public works were there. So we don't know. Like what he said, you go take the open and put it in the street. They put a lap on the ground for yellow machine. When you go to one official, will go take the yellow machine. And now the people are more corrupt now than the old politicians. They are more corrupt. They're building more houses than the old politicians. They will use that yellow machine to go on their farms. Oh, excuse me, can I use a yellow machine to come to my yard to cut because they pick the government official? We know all that. We know all that. They will do it. So we're not against yellow machine. No. That want money. What are your credit? We still pay that people. We still pay, but you want to use it as politics. Oh, yeah, we'll thank God for the yellow machine. Oh. How many times they put on drain for yellow machine? How many times? The yellow machine came in the country, then sitting down. They say, oh, we're trying to plan. Where the money have to support to run that office? Instead of turning it over to public works, we already got people there. They created new jobs for yellow machine, minister of yellow machine, the deputy minister for yellow machine, the deputy minister for operation yellow machine, the secretary to the minister of yellow machine, the coordinator for yellow machine, the county coordinator for yellow machine. We already got people that are working with public works, but we created a new thing because they got to give Brandon Samuka a job, because Brandon Samuka a whole year around, he got to work in government. 12 years in the UP government. He got to come back because he's from Lofa County. So they got to give him something. The man who went to court the other day, that they found him guilty for eating the soldier money, we now put him over yellow machine. We'll not be surprised when we see yellow machine crossing the border. We'll not be surprised. We'll see yellow machine going on the farms of all the big boys, and we'll not be surprised. And people watching them. I know they plan to spray some of the yellow machine green. Yeah. They plan to spray them green. So they can't come to Monrovia and can't beg for yellow machine. Don't say, oh, the yellow machine can sit in Monrovia. No, they don't sit in Monrovia. They not carry Maryland on. They not carry Sando on. No, they didn't carry it yet. They carry Basso on because you know what? The president was going to Basso. They feel they celebrating. So with all the drugs issue, just to distract us, distract the people, they carry the yellow machine there. They carry a yellow machine. We just make fun of our people. We just make fun out of our people. Okay, and what time is it now? What time is it? We're out of time. I mean, you can't talk?
Say yes, for time, General.
Okay, so Liberians, to run for president, you just need to be a Liberian citizen, $25,000 worth of property or equivalent. And also, you should live in Liberia for 10 years. But at 10-year old, they close it down, they step on it, and they're trying to do different things with it. But that is what, and if they don't like you, they will push it 10 years on you. But it is time that we respect what we put on papers. But Liberians, let us vote for the right person. Let us know if the person will do the job. Let us ask the question. Okay, Josh, take it from there. And I know people are hungry in the country. People are starving. But we'll surprise you very soon. We are a little surprise you when everything is over, then we'll surprise. So don't be surprised that. And somebody sent me $75 the other day, but just waiting to increase the money to add it up. There are other days ahead of us. So, and then again, we'll do what we can do anyway. George, take it from there.
Nelly, I love you.
Liberians, stand up. This is our land, our future, our time. One people, one nation. Let's go. One Liberia, we stand as one. From the rising moon to the morning sun. No division, no more pain. Together we rise, we build again. One love, one peace, hear the call. If one man fall, then we all fall. Hand in hand, we take our stand for Mama Liberia, our land. Liberian stand, this our home. No more waiting, we must own. The future calling loud and clear. Fix our country, start right here. This glorious land of liberty belongs to you, belongs to me. We won't surrender, we won't break. For Liberia's sake, we awake. In joy and gladness, hearts align. No tribe, no cry. We live tonight.